Steelhead. These fish are just one of those species for me that just gets in your blood. Coming to Yakutat and the Seatuck River, it really gives you the best opportunity to chase good numbers of big steelhead. The steelhead are just amazing fish. They live their life out in the ocean, and then a couple times during their life cycle, they make their way up a river like a salmon, and then they fall back in the ocean for another couple years and then come back to continue that circle of life. You know, the thing about the Seatuck River is it's a long day. So we got 10 hours, 8, 9, 10 hours, depending on what we end up doing. Long days of fishing, water skinny. We just showed up and the water is low, like below 200 CFS. It's usually really good. If it can get like 250 or so, it turns really good. I think there's a lot of steelhead out in the ocean still, waiting for this river to start hitting the right temperature. There's steelhead in the river. All my buddies are talking about it being tough, you know. They're catching, you know, the really good guys are catching 10 to 20, somewhere in there. So I'm hoping today, like with Austin in the boat, I'm hoping that we can, you know, maybe we can stick 10 today. If we stick 10 fish, that'll be a win for the first day on the river.
And I've heard about this place for years from Dennis. Dennis comes up here every year, so I'm excited to get going and check it out. The steelhead fishing I did was mostly in California, and I've never caught like so-called good steelhead. I've only caught little half-pounders and never caught one of these giants before, but I'm looking forward to it.
So on these plug rods, we're fishing the 801 medium Guide Select Classic plug rods. And these plug rods were designed by our guys in the Pacific Northwest specifically for running plugs. They're the best plug rods on the market, hands down, and they're designed to let that plug do what it's supposed to do, and that's work. A lot of extra motion down there with that mag lip that's gonna be bouncing around. So we got those on cold water line counter reels. High vis line is key. So we've got electric green Endurex, and we've got a new color of orange Endurex. And then on the float rods, we're running X series, Okuma X series float rods, spinning and casting. On the casting rods, we have Komodo reels, and on the spinning rods, we have the new Sapphire reels. Perfect. The Sapphire reels are perfect for this. They have an enclosed gear system, so when it's raining relentlessly up here, there's going to be no water that gets in those Sapphire reels.
I've never done this before. We're going to pull some plugs. We're going to pull some mag lips.
We're probably going to go like 30 feet, so just have the...
Zero from that.
Up
here somewhere?
No, from the boat probably, so go, yeah. About right there, just 0. The back rowing plugs. A lot of people ask, if you're a steelheader, you know exactly what this means, but in layman's terms, for people that don't know what this is about, it's literally rowing backwards against the current to position a plug or a mag lip downriver from you. As those things are wiggling their way down and they're hitting off bottom and doing their thing, and you're still going downriver, keeping those plugs moving and essentially bouncing those lures right in a steelhead's face and get one to go.
How far out do we go?
30. 30.
This is awesome.
First plug one we actually came across there and found, we saw 2 giant fish sitting in that hole. So I actually rode the boat back up, dragged it back up, and now we're gonna run some plugs here for a minute.
So we're sitting there, we're back trolling, kind of visualizing what the plugs are doing, learning, watching Dennis row, and all of a sudden that rod buries. And when I mean buries, it buries. Like, I'm ready for the rod holder to just get ripped off the boat. I can't get the rod out of the rod holder. It's absolute chaos. We're going crazy. Fish is jumping, screaming by the boat, back downriver. It is insane.
Hang on, hitting hard, hang on. Yes! Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I saw that thing.
Rip drag.
I saw that thing eat it and swim with it. That's a big red one. Oh! Yeah, buddy. Yes. First Alaska steelhead. There it is. Put it in.
This thing's giant.
Hold on to his tail a little bit longer if you can.
It's gonna go.
Okay, good.
Dude, that was awesome. Finally ended up hooking up on one. Came around the corner, Dennis called it. Said right here, that's where it's gonna happen, right off that tree. And that's what happened.
One of my spots that I really love. We're getting in here, and they were running sweet. We had Showstopper on the right, Dr. Death on the left, and I saw that there was just one quick little spot, and they didn't see it. They were talking up in the front a little bit. I saw it get hit, and I'm like, right there, right there, right there. And then as soon as he got tight, he was already past us. That fish had ate it, realized something was wrong, and just swam right at the boat, which oftentimes they do.
When I get the first steelhead up to the boat, I'm thinking, that's it. Big fish for the trip was the first one. There's no way we're beating this fish. Let alone we do. Yeah. Over and over. Telling stories. That's our bite today. Telling stories. I think Cyrus is doing some jumping jacks. The rod just started buried. Boom! Dude, a lot different bite than the last one.
How do you like that plug takedown?
That was awesome, buddy.
That was the one we were looking for. The last one ate it and came to us. This one, it just boom! Trees. Get them out. Nice. All right. Dude, you couldn't even pick up enough line. It was swimming up there so fast. That was cool.
Tanks, dude.
Yes.
Absolute tanks. Oh, sweet. Grab that plug out. Yeah, baby.
So those are the ones that are red like that. Have been they've been up in the lake they have a lake fish that runs up in the fall. So this fish has been in the lake all winter, And as the ice starts to break, these fish start falling back into the system, heading their way to the ocean. That's why they got a lot of red on them. All right, let them go.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is awesome. Day one. Jeez. He's out.
What have you been thinking so far, Austin?
This is fun. Good time. A little wet, but loving it. Good adventure.
Current was running right into a big steep bank with some alders. No. There's a fish on that one, dude.
No, I can see the lure.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
I love it. Every time, straight chaos. Man, this plug just got hammered by this little fella. I made a mess of him. That's all you're getting for a hero shot was out right there. When you see that steelhead hit that Okuma rod first, right out of the rod holder, it's such an aggressive smash. It makes my heart jump every time. That adrenaline and endorphin dump for me is addictive. That's what I love about back trolling plugs.
Big fish, look at that sucker. Dude, you're about to have a ginormous mess.
We gotta get placed in Hounded that.
Took 2 fish off that run.
Yeah. Like it. Nice fish. Hold on just a second. Okay, you got your phone too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we laughed so much during the day. We just had a great time, even though we're cold and wet and waiting for those rods to get buried. We had the best time.
The steelhead were unbelievable. Like, I will never, ever, ever forget this.